With us now is one of the leaders of Notre Dame's Idea Center, Matt Leevy. Matt, welcome to the 2021 edition of Notre Dame Day.
Thank you, sir. Great to be here.
Start us off by explaining a little bit about what your job as the director of the Idea Center Innovation Lab entails.
Thank you. Great question. Well, you know, it's kind of interesting. Our job here is to help our clients design, prototype, and launch new products, businesses, and dreams. So this is primarily in the physical product space, and every day is something new. We have folks that are starting woodworking companies like Irish Woodworks. We have other folks like Anthony Esplin, who you heard from earlier, that's working on a special pillow for children with Down syndrome. Even Kevin White with Maverick Medical, that's working on an elevation device for folks with neurodegenerative disorders. So we see a wide range. Every day is different, and it's probably, I think I might have the best job on campus, if I'm being honest.
I know we interviewed you on The Fight when the lab was doing the incredibly important work of making face shields when they were in such short supply, and even healthcare professionals couldn't get them at the beginning of the COVID pandemic. But that's not the Innovation Lab's real job. What have you been up to since then?
Yeah, it's very interesting that the face shield project led into us getting a new laser cutter. An industrial laser cutter on an emergency basis. That then led into us doing a great deal of additional COVID work with making plexiglass, sneeze guards on Notre Dame's campus and off campus. And interesting enough, that piece of equipment just completely revolutionized the entire lab. It dramatically leveled up our capabilities to the point that we were able to support a whole range of new and different types of companies, including the one I just mentioned, the Irish Woodworks, and a couple of the others from there. But it also has allowed us to make new investments in other equipment in the lab and in the facility, including an entire graphics print center as well.
Now, you mentioned Irish Woodworks. I've heard you use the term 21st century wood shop. What do you mean by that?
Well, this refers to primarily to the use of laser cutting, both for prototyping, because wood is an inexpensive material for prototyping physical products, but also for the creation of high precision wood products that can immediately be scaled for manufacturing. So often it's the case that somebody wants to build a physical prototype. We can build one out of wood very inexpensively and then iterate from there. In other cases, you'll have these Irish Woodworks, Animal Woodworks types of entities that get started.
Matt, I know that you help students start a bunch of businesses from the Innovation Lab. Could you talk about where and how you enable that?
Sure. Well, our motto is design, prototype, launch. And, I mentioned we maintain wonderful assets from 3D printers to laser cutters to graphics printing. But it's in particular that I think our launch space provides a lot of value. So students can't really start these physical product companies from their dorm. So we provide a space with 8 benches where they can do the physical work of entrepreneurship. They can build the prototypes, create and stock inventory, and as you can see from this image in the background, make a total mess, which is fine. This is where they come to make the mess and do that work of entrepreneurship.
You know, man, I've done a lot of interviews. We've never had somebody provide their own backgrounds. I mean, this is incredible. We're getting close to running out of time here, but what is next for the Innovation Lab?
Well, with the backgrounds that we provide, we pride ourselves in being innovative, right?
Yes.
But what's next for the iLab? We're always expanding. We're continuously updating our tools and our resource labs to enable the next generation of product-based startups to take root and grow, and ultimately make a positive impact in the world, because ultimately that's our mission here at Notre Dame.
Matt, thank you. I always enjoyed talking with you, and I know we'll be talking with you again on future editions of ND Day. Thanks again.
Great pleasure. Take care. Bye.